Hey, ladies and gents, we are back with a new game, Nimbatus, Space Drone Constructor. Strafon Studios, a indie group out of Zurich, Switzerland. I believe there's two people building or making these games. This was released in October of 2018 as early access, and I believe it is coming out May 14th of 2020. So shortly here, this game will be full access on Steam. What is it? It's a space simulation game, really, honestly. Puzzle type gameplay. It's going to give you a set of missions, and you're going to have to be able to complete the missions, building and using different kinds of drones to do it. There's obviously a forum, and there's a Discord here. I haven't joined any of those yet. So we're going to look at the single player gameplay here. I did the first mission, which was just build a drone, moving around, that kind of stuff, and explore a planet. So we're going to do a new game here. Call it Shrike. And I'm sorry, start a new game. We'll call it Shrike. We'll stay on the survival. We'll go on normal. And we won't use the tutorial. Let's start the game. And they're going to give you a welcome here, telling you what is going on here, and exactly what you're going to be doing with this game. Continue. Explore new territories, blah blah blah. And of course, you guys can all read, so I don't have to do it. Yeah, there we go. And we're going to continue one more time. Nimbatus, the biggest mobile drone factory ever made. Now, what's interesting about the gameplay is during the gameplay, you might have to actually edit and change your drones because there's really not a whole lot given to you for the mission parameters, at least in the first one that we're going to do here. It's going to tell us to do a certain thing, and we're going to have to figure out how to do it. So we're going to use the heavyweight, choose my captain. Alright, on board, Nimbatus is ready to take off. So, Nimbatus takes off into space with these smoky-ass broke engines. You can hear it kind of thump as it starts up. That would be my first indication that maybe I'm going to question this. Yeah, there's a little bit of rattle there. If this was a Dodge, I could get that, but this is a spaceship. That would make me worried a little bit. Alright, we're flying to our first destination, wherever we're going here with the Nimbatus. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but whatever. And then we have a blinky light letting us know that, I don't know, we're running out of power. Nope, that more like something is bad going to happen. Yep, it sure is. Here it comes. Shields up. Now. Put your shields up. I'm saying put your shields up. Nope, that looks like a gun. Oh. We just got wrecked. Alright. So the Nimbatus is not doing well. And that's kind of the beginning of the story. So this evil corporation called the Corp, literally, just attacked us, destroyed part of our ship. We have no jump engines, we have nothing. But we're still going to explore the galaxy, and we still want to, do stuff. So we're going to have to gather stuff, do missions, that kind of stuff, and we're going to move around the galaxy to do this. Alright. So with that said, and since we are, of course, the heavyweight, there is an upgrades button here, something to probably do more along the lines of with the main ship here. However, the main part of the game is going to be doing these drone missions, which is we're going to have to create a new drone. Before we were going to be able to do this mission, which is locate the black box. Now, with the drones, you're going to get parts. Here we have thrusters, big thrusters. Depending on the captain, of course, this all changes. And then we also get weapons, kinetic blasters, plasma shotguns. Now, what's interesting about this game is to complete the mission, you're going to kind of have to play the mission first, or you're going to have to play the mission, and then you're going to have to solve how you're going to complete the mission, which means you might have to end up altering this drone multiple times. Which I played this already, one of the missions, this first mission, and I've kind of come up with probably maybe how he possibly to do it. I know I've only spent about 10 minutes playing with it. But yeah, you're going to have to get into the mission, look at the mission's parameters, and then you might have to end up changing your drone or building multiple drones to make this work. So right off the bat, we're going to put a thruster, which is pretty neat that you can move the thruster any and or direction here. So we're going to put it directly because we're facing this direction, and we're going to activate it with the W key, which is going to be our forward key. And we're going to use small thrusters, of course, to make us go left, right, up, and down. We'll use the D here. Put another one over here. And we're going to use the D on that side as well. And for other opposite controls going the other way. I mean, the physics, obviously work just like you're going to want it to work in real life. So thrust goes one way, you got to have opposite thrust in the other direction to make force change it. Alright, so we are, D. That one's, why is that? Alright. A. There we go. Now we're just going to spin in a circle. Just like anything else, we're going to need fuel. We're going to need all that kind of stuff. Now, the first mission is kind of along the lines of we have to be able to move pieces of a scrap. I've never just completed it. I've just played with it. Yeah, we're just doing the first part of the drone, trying to figure out the puzzle and building the drone to complete the said mission. So now what this says up here, and it says it needs no fuel. So we're going to need to put fuel tanks on here. There's some small fuel tanks. Now, during the missions that you're doing with this for this ship or for this next part of it, fuel comes in rather important because if you're having to move stuff, you can use more fuel. Therefore, you might have to use more fuel pods. However, there's also everything else in this game. Too much fuel. If you put fuel tanks way down here, makes the drone kind of lopsided. It's very physics based, so you have to be somewhat careful when you're building or putting these drones together here. So we're going to use 3 fuel, and of course you can add change the fuels. Whether you're going to fill it or drop fuel off of it. I've never actually got that part into it, but I'm kind of guessing that's part of the gameplay. And we got our fuel tanks. Now in the game, we're going to be moving, or in this mission, we're going to be moving these pieces of metal. And when I first started out, I'm like, what exactly are we doing here? So then I was like, we have a magnet, small magnet. We're going to put that at our rear end. Activate the magnet, we're going to use the space key. And now we also have no energy. So we're going to need energy, which are, not that one. There we go, small batteries, which are going to be put there. And we're going to put another one on the other side because, surprisingly enough, I didn't have enough the first time. Very interesting, like I said, the gameplay-wise, you're going to have to get into the game or the mission or whatever, and you're going to end up probably changing your drone to make it work. So this is a fully destructible as well, so when you slam into things too hard with your ship, there's a possibility you're going to blow it up. So we got gravity at none, air resistance at normal. But yeah, so there's our first drone. And we're going to make it have to do stuff here. So let's go back. We're going to save that. And there's our new drone. And then we're going to go to the mission to make this work. Alright. And it's Gaffabee, Galaxy 1 mission, locate the black box, status incomplete. And we're going to select our drone. And that's our new drone. There it is. And we're going to launch the drone. 4% chance of getting attacked by the corp. Common order used for deploying drones. So we got 500. So Nimbatus just moves us up to the planet. Space pirates. Didn't know anything about space. That's the first time I've seen other space pirates. Lovely. So locate the black box. It really does not tell us a whole lot. I think I said once again, this is a you're going to have to play the mission, kind of work it out yourself. What we do get is to find the blocks in a container among the wreckage, 0 of 1. And now this thing, I did not know what it was. Eventually I figured out that this is probably where you're going to end up dropping the material off, or the box possibly, to complete the mission. And once again, I have not spent a whole lot of time playing it. This is just kind of a, hey, look, there's a new game coming out, let's play. So when you're, once again, you are building this drone, you want to make sure it's going to be able to do things like, for example, turn, move, thrust, all that kind of stuff here. So we're going to run around the edge of this planet here and see what we're looking for. There's some of the pieces right there. And we're also looking at a black box in a container. So I'm thinking maybe that could be possibly it. Hence why I put the magnet on there. And I, like, once I said I played with it the first time, I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. I mean, obviously, if you want to grab a container, excuse me, and we put the magnet on the end down there, and we're going to see if we, oh, there we go, we grab it, and we're going to use our thruster to get this up out of here before it gets too heavy. Ooh, there we go. We've got our chunks of metal, and we're going to go back toward that thingy, whatever, that big floaty square thing. And you can notice as we're going, you're also going to notice the power going to start going down, the fuel will start going to go down as you're flying along here. Now I'm assuming that's the container, but like I said, I've never completed the mission. This was just kind of a screw around to see what this was, to see some of the gameplay. And once again, this is just going to be pretty much a jump in, redesign. You might have to redesign it a couple times here. And you can see, of course, our energy's already dropped for this drone to make this thing work. And I only have one thruster, and it's not doing a very good job of hauling this much metal. Then again, I'm not sure. How about we do this? Let's let go of it, and maybe we can get rid of that one piece. Alright, so he is... Alright, there we go. We got the one we wanted. We'll let that one fall out of there. I think this is the container, I hope. But we're almost back, according to the heads-up display, we're almost back to that thing. We'll drop the container in there and see if we can do. And you can see I've already down one fuel, and we're down one energy. Alright, so let's drop it off. Drop it off in there. Turn the magnet off. Is it going to do it? Nope. Find the black box in the containers. In a container among the wreckage. Alright. Apparently we didn't get it done. So we're off to the hunt for another container. Alright guys, so I'm going to play this. Check it out. Like I said, I want to just show you a video of what the gameplay is like. We're essentially going to be building drones to complete missions. We're going to have to alter and all that kind of stuff depending on the mission parameters and what exactly we're going to have to do to complete the mission. So this could be really interesting because I'm guessing that we're going to have to build some pretty incredible drones to pull some of this stuff off here. There's another piece of wreckage right there. And I'm also looking at the possibility. It looks like we can probably go down inside this asteroid or this planet too. Looks like there's holes, and I saw there was a resource collector as well. So I'm guessing we're going to be able to drill, possibly, and move through the inside of the planet. So there's going to be more. Yeah, there we go. We're inside of it now. There's going to be some more videos on this, guys. If you guys are super interested in this game, let me know, and I'll try to put up some more videos on it. So with that said, guys. You guys have a good night, and thanks for watching.